Testing, 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 testing. Hold on 1 second, peace. Let me make sure we got the time right here, and we can go ahead and go in. And also make sure we got our notifications going. On my end, it looks like we got pretty good sound, but that's not always the case. So give me 1 second, and we're about to go in. We got some important information and some important stuff for the 5,000 lead. I need everybody to kind of pay attention to, and then after that, I kind of go in and talk to the people a little bit, talk to the community a little bit, and then but I set aside. I've been planning this, and I set aside a couple hours, so I will be here for a couple hours, but at least watch the first part because there's some important information that I need us to talk about. I see we got Brother Reggie in the building. How you been doing, man? Where you been? We got Be Busy in the building. We got LaDamon in the building. What's up, man? How y'all doing? We're going to kind of go in on some important stuff. I just want to make sure everything is okay before I do, so I won't waste my time talking. I see we got Brother Reggie. Okay, so we looking good. We looking good. Okay. So I'm just gonna go right in. I don't want to try. Like I say, I did set aside a couple hours. So I'm gonna be here for a couple hours, but I need everybody to pay close attention because there's some important information concerning us, and at least stay for that. Now, some of the important things is that next month we're going to start campaigning. Basically, we're going to start, we're going to open up, or we're going to launch Universal Media, and we're going to be, campaigning for the Lakeisha Network. And this is probably November 13th, and we're going to take it out for the rest of the year. Now, everybody else have made their move when they joined the 5,000 Elite. If this was a game of chess, Brother Reggie made his move. Brother Be Busy made his move. You guys made your move. And so then it was time for me and Kansu, it was time for us to make our move. Okay? Now the moves that we made, there should be an email. There should be an email that you got sent. And I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to show you how to find this email. Because some people might have got it right away, and some people, it might be lost in some weird folder, or it might be lost in some weird category. And this is a very important email for us because it shows what we have been doing, and it gives you links, tangible links of stuff that we got going on, and stuff that, and like I say, stuff that we have been doing, our chess moves or our moves that we have been making. And now that we have made those moves, now it's time for you guys to make another move. And this goes back to the campaigning. We're going to need everybody out there, reposting, retweeting, whatever it is that you got to do to make sure that our products and our brands and our information and our stuff get out there. We don't need to go out there campaigning and try to get people to join the 5,000 Elite. We don't need nobody. Okay, we good. If they, what I'm saying, we good. So we don't need to get people to come in. If they do come in, perfect. If they don't campaign. You ain't got to vouch for us. You ain't got to campaign for us. But all we ask you to do is at least check out our products and check out our products. Check what we got to offer and experience it. And then experience it for yourself, and then go out there and let people know, okay, this is our first generation, blah, 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 blah. This is where it's good at. This is where it's bad at. You can give your honest opinion. We're not trying to turn people into spokespeople or paid advertisers or anything like that, because everybody's experience is going to be some different. And I know some of you got some garbage internet. So first thing, let me see. First thing first is I'm going to show you how to find the email. So give me 1 second while I while we figure that out. Okay. Testing, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Now you guys should be able to hear me. Let me make sure. In the building, how you been doing, man? Where you been? You gotta be busy in the building. I'm gonna show you how to find the email. Okay, so give me lagging a little bit. How to find the email. Okay, so give me 1 second. Yeah, we still should be live. Okay, as you can see, this is my email right here. Now, if you don't, now the first thing you can do is you can go here and you can type in. First thing you can do is you can type in CCDA at 5000elite.com, and you go there and it should have some of the emails. If you don't see it there, you might have some older emails, or it might have something from February, something like that. It should be from last week. Okay, it should be from last week. Now, if you don't see that, then what you have to do is you have to go into this this tab right here that says promotions. If you look into promotions, go down here to where it says promotions, and you click on promotions, and you might find the 5000 Elite Digital is Logical right here, because that's us. Digital is Logical. As you see, mine came in this folder. I didn't get it in my inbox. I got it in my promotionals folder. And so some of you guys, it might be in this folder. Some people, you might have to go and check your spam. You might have to go down here, more, and some people might have to go and check their spam. But for me, I had to go here in my promotions, right here, promotionals. I'm not sure why, but whatever. Some people, there's no uniform way how people get emails. And this is why some people feel left out, and some people, not getting the emails is because, the internet, everybody, email is set up a little bit different, and intake and outtake, information a little bit different. And in my case, my email provider told, the sender that, no, you're going in this folder. We're not going to let you bother him. You're going in this folder. So please check this out. This is very important stuff for us. I can't see the chat, by the way, so if there's anybody out there saying what's up, peace. Now, when you understand digital is logical, that's us. That's what we do. Now, the email is talking about the campaigning. We're going to be relaunching Universal Media, and we're going to be campaigning for the Lakeisha Network. So this means we have, days and days of worth of commercials. We have posts. We have different types of things that we're asking the people of the community to help repost. We do not need any spokespeople. We do not need anybody out there vouching, preaching, or trying to get people to sign up or anything. We don't need none of that. All we simply need is maybe some reposts, some retweets, or you come up with something related. Now, when it comes to Universal Media, it's a little complex. Now, when it comes to Universal Media, I'm going to ask people to get the Universal Media boxes and to experience Universal Media, which a couple people already did, and I'm going to ask people to do that, and I'm going to break it down and show you how to do that as well. Now, this is very important. Now, right now, my sister Latricia Vital is the park commissioner for Minneapolis, Minnesota. And if you guys haven't been watching the news at all, Minneapolis, Minnesota is like a pinnacle of these little movements and things like that. And so my sister is going to be campaigning for city council pretty soon, and I am her on-call tech guy. Now, she do have some tech guys, but they're not on call. They work in specific hours. But me as her brother, she can call me up in the middle of the night and be like, hey man, can you come over here? And I got something, and I'll get right up and I'll go in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? She can't do that with them. So I'm her on-call tech guy. Basically, when her tech guys can't do something, she called me and say, okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to get my little brother to fix it. Okay, so I am her tech guy. And so that means, you know, now her name is Latricia. So her name is in Lakeisha Network. And so we're going to be, you know, you're going to see us on TV. You're going to see us on newspapers. So I'm going to try to ask people, don't, if you could, stay away from these police-ass communities and these weird-ass communities, because you as a member of the 5,000 Elite, you are now linked to me, and you're now linked to Lakeisha Network. And the last thing we trying to do is trying to have some police-ass community, you know, trying to basically, I don't even know. Now, it doesn't really matter. But and so this is going to be a very important part of the Lakeisha Network, because we're going to be getting exposure here in Minneapolis. Now my sister being a park commissioner, we don't have all types of these little Republican groups and these little tiki torch carrying people. They're over here and they're sleeping and they're camping in our parks. And so what they did is they infiltrated the homeless people. And they're coming here and they're getting funding. They're getting funding for homeless people, and they're making millions of dollars off of our homeless population. And they're encouraging them to go sleep in the parks. And so my sister is the park commissioner, so she has to go out there. She has to go out there and clean it up. And so here in Minneapolis, you know, but and so hold on one second. Let me get back that. Let me get back real quick. Now, here in Minneapolis, you know, we not like a real explosive, you know, racial type city or anything. Okay, and so we know how the people here is. First off, you know, I don't know how y'all do in the South, but up here, you know, other cultures don't talk back to us in Minneapolis. Okay, when we talk and we got something we have to say, you know, they might have some smart words to say, but they don't talk back to us. Okay, that's something, I don't know what you want to call it, but they don't talk back to us up here. Okay, and so my sister know that, and we know that. And so if she go to a park and there's a group of tiki torch dudes out there talking back, so we know they're not from here. Like we're not from here. And once she started getting them arrested, they're coming from Colorado, they're coming from Oregon, and they're coming from these, they're coming from Seattle, and all these little tiki torches dudes. They're making their way and they're camping out in our parks, and they're emboldening our homeless people here. And so the Lakeisha Network, we right up in there, and we right up in there. And so we're going to be campaigning. It's going to be explosive. It's going to be fun. It's going to be Lakeisha Network everywhere, and it's going to be very oh yeah, LaDamian know. Oh yeah, LaDamian up here. Yeah, LaDamian up here. He know. They don't talk back up to us like that. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they scared of us. That just mean they're not finna get in a verbal fight. Now, if it's going to be a fight, it's going to be a fight. But they're not finna. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Nobody talk back to us. You know what I'm saying? LaDamian, he know. So now we getting all these group of people, and they're talking back to us, and we like what? Like for real? Like, no, that ain't what you want, player. Like, no, this ain't Tennessee, bro. This ain't Texas, and this ain't Georgia, bro. This is Minnesota. No. We don't, you know what I'm saying? And so it's not to say that we're over or better. It's just how the cultures is. The cultures, they just don't, you know, they just, you know, because they're living good. So the hell. The hell, I don't need to talk back to you. I'm finna go back to my big house. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that's, I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to be campaigning. And so we're going to ask people to repost, retweet, you know, repost, retweet, whatever we got. Log on to the Lakeisha Network YouTube page, the Lakeisha Network Facebook page. I'm on there a lot. I'm on the YouTube page a lot, and so I'm actually a little figure in the community as well. You know, because I talk to the community and stuff. I'm not like super popular. I don't have 1,000 followers or anything like that, because my main focus is child trafficking and malfunctioning products. So that is not a trending topic. That is not cool. And so what we gonna do is, next month, we finna get it on. You know what I'm saying? We finna get it on. And so that's something that's very important that I need people to understand. And so, and by you being a member of the 5,000 Elite, like I say, this is all part of what you signed up for. Because when you signed up, you made a move. And now I don't know if y'all think we wasn't gonna make no moves, but we made our moves. And so it's y'all turn now. And so we need to be popping. We need to be out there until, at least until next year, because next year we got something special going on for next year as well. And then that's going to be a paper year. So we got to get all our paper trail up, and we should be able to make, by the time, next year come around, we should be able to start making a revenue. Okay, because understand, we in this not only to help our community, but we need a revenue in order to help our community on certain levels. And so I'm definitely asking people to do that. Now I'm gonna go back over here to the email. Now I showed you how to find it. Like I say, if you can't find it in your spam, or you can't find it in your inbox, check your promotions right here. Everybody got the email. And if you didn't get the email, then go to the website. Here's the website right here. Now it's blank like that because it helps protect from the bots. And so when you first go on there, it just blank and it says digital is logical, but you can dismiss it right here. You just dismiss it and the website will come up. Now, you've been a member of the 5,000 Elite. All you have to do is go to log in. Just go to log in and just go to forget my password. You're already in there. You already have a username and password that should already been sent to you. But if you don't have it, you don't have it. So what you do is you just go there and go to lost my password, and you type in the email that you use to sign up for the 5,000 Elite, and it's going to email you, and you create yourself a new password, and then you log up in there, and you will be able to experience some of the stuff for Universal Media. Also, those of you who got Android, you can also go to the Android store. You can also go to the Android store, Google Play Store, and you can type in 5KE onto your 5K Elite onto your in your Play Store, and it will bring you to the 5,000 Elite app. Now, so as you can see right here, 5K Elite under apps, and then it will come up. And so once you click on it, this information like this will come up. And so don't be alarmed because the app says it has 50,000 downloads and things like that. Now when you download the app and you open the app, Google might tell you, hey, we have blocked this app because we don't know, they might give you some type of warning, okay? Because, but you can dismiss it. And the reason why they're giving you a warning is because this was originally a Datadog's app. And I just gutted out the Datadog software, and I just injected it with basically links of the 5,000 Elite website. So you really don't need the app. The apps are just for those lazy people to just be like, oh man, I don't know how to use the internet. I don't know how to use a website. And then I just be like, man, just go download the app then. You see what I'm saying? So, but in the app, there's nothing more but just links. That's all. It's just links to the website. So if you go directly to the website, you don't even need the app, because the app ain't going to do nothing but take you to the website anyway. So there's no real software in there or anything like that. It's just some links. And you can check out some of the products, and you can check out Universal Media. Now, Universal Media, we will be launching it, and it's very important that you experience Universal Media at its finest. Not a half of it, not some of it, not a little bit of it. You go in there and you get us the Universal Media boxes, the Android PC boxes. You get those, and then you get yourself a little membership, and you get yourself a little monthly membership in on the 5000 Elite site. Now, when you go inside and log into your 5000 Elite site, there's a lot of information for you to check out. There's a lot of things for you to check out, but just make sure you definitely check out Universal Media and the Universal Media experience. Because understand, when it comes to Universal Media, we're not just like trying to get you to get TV. It's a whole experience that we're getting. And so you can see videos on that. You can also go to the Universal Media's Facebook page, and you can log on there. But understand, also, it would be beneficial if you can detach yourself for any of these police groups or any of these weirdo groups, and you can clean out your browser. You can clean out your browser by, you clean out your YouTube browser by unsubscribing to all the weirdo stuff, or creating a new YouTube where you can just focus on what you're trying to do. Because the algorithm is a very fancy tool sometimes if you know how to use it. It will teach you and show you things that it thinks you like. So for example, when I go to my Data Dogs, YouTube, I used to be subscribed to everybody, all the weirdos. And so when I look on my YouTube, I'm getting nothing but weirdos popping up. So what I did, I unsubscribed from all the weirdos. I cleaned out my history. And did all that stuff. And boom, next thing you know, they showing me people that's putting up communications towers in their house. Man putting up a radio tower in his house. People getting free internet and all this type of stuff. It starts showing me things. From which can help me. Okay, and so. And that's what YouTube and that's what this social media stuff, especially during these pandemics and during these weirdo times, we definitely have to start utilizing this technology. And that's one way you can utilize technology, by keeping your entertainment separate from what it is you're trying to do. If you're trying to manufacture some gloves, okay, I guarantee you, if you took out all the weirdos that you subscribe to, all the police groups that you subscribe to, if you took all them out and you just clicked on 2 gloves, I guarantee you it's nothing but manufacturing gloves that just start coming up, and that will help you. You never know which one of those clicks might be that one company or might be that one person that can actually help you to succeed or help you do something. You ain't gonna find that in the police group. You ain't gonna find that in the weirdo group, because it's not structured like that. It's not for that. It's not for you. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, so that's the main things that I just wanted to talk about. That's the main things I want to talk about. So if you just now tuning in, make sure you please listen to that fourth segment right there. And we already, where we at? We're about 23 minutes in, and that's the fourth thing I want to talk about, is that we, check that email, because in that email is our chess moves that we made. And I don't want to talk about them right now, but they in there, and you should be able to see them. You should be able to use it. You should be able to experience it. You should be able to touch it, read it, see it on the internet. You should be able to see what's been going on. And it's just going to get better from here. Now, y'all already know digital is logical. That's our theme. A lot of people really don't know what that means. So during this time, me just talking and rambling, I just want to talk a little bit about that. So people can understand that, because this is going to be probably my last video on this channel. If you haven't noticed that all the other videos are private, or all the other videos been deleted. So we had cleaned out our digital signature and got all police groups out the way, got all weirdos out the way, and we starting over clean and we starting over fresh. And I suggest everybody else do the same. whatever it is that you're trying to do. You can't do it when YouTube and Facebook and them got weirdo stuff all in your face all day. It's very difficult, you know. But I wanted to talk a little bit about digital as logical because, you know, I don't think a lot of people really understand that, because it's something that I created, something I made up. I didn't get it off nobody. I didn't get it off a movie or any of that. That's just pure me. And so basically what I mean is that, you know, digital reasoning is the same thing as logical reasoning. For example, those of us who drive, when you're driving in your car, you're your digital self, because you have to be in a certain type of like, I don't want to call it a spell, but you have to be in a certain type of mood in order to drive a car. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, you know, you can hurt somebody or you can get hurt. So anytime you're behind the wheel, it might come to you naturally, but you put yourself in your digital self and you're measuring things. You're measuring how much gas you got. You're measuring how much time it takes to get there. You're seeing things coming towards you. You're seeing things coming on the side of you. You got cars in front of you. You judging how fast you go and how fast can you turn. That's all digital information. That's like super digital when you're behind the wheel. And so the thing is that no matter what kind of car you get behind, you always have to use the same exact type of digital information when you're behind the car. So if you're in a Lamborghini, your attitude might be different, your demeanor might be different, but your logic is still exactly the same as if you in, you know, a broken down pickup truck. You see what I'm saying? And your logic has to be the same. And so that's what we mean by digital logic. Digital logic is universal. It doesn't go away. It doesn't stop. You see, for example, if you have your phone, let's say you have your phone and you push the power button on your phone, your screen goes blank. Now, no matter who pushed that button, your screen should always do the same exact thing. If your mama pushed that button, your screen should do the same thing. If a baby pushed that button, your screen should do the same exact thing. That's because that button is set digitally, and the rules that it goes by is going to do the same exact thing no matter who push it. Okay, that's a very important part of digital. Digital is logical. And so before I go, that's what I want to talk about, using your digital logic, the same logic you use, the same type of logic you use when you're behind the wheel. Now just imagine going through life in the same exact mode you is when you get in your car. Because everybody know when you get in your car, you know, that's not fun and games. Okay, it's not time to play games when you behind that wheel. You see what I'm saying? People might be funny, people might laugh and joke, but hey, there's a limit of laughing and joking when you're behind the wheel. Okay, every obstacle in your way, you're measuring it. Every obstacle that you pass and you look in your rearview mirror, you're measuring it, making sure it didn't hit you. When you're parking, all that is digital information just flowing through your brain, okay? And it has to be the same. But now, it kind of falls short when we don't use our digital information and we have it. And everybody have it. Nobody's special. Everybody have it. But what we like to do is we like to use it when we want to. And then on some occasions we don't want to use it. Okay? And so you have to use it on everything all the time. And before I go, I kind of want to talk a little bit about that. And I want to talk a little bit about, us 5,000 Elite members, and to make sure that we don't get too caught up in these police groups, okay? Because it's very difficult and it's very hard. Now, I know some people already know the deal, and they already know a lot of these people are police. They just enjoy the entertainment. And like I say, what I mean by police is I don't mean like they're actually police with badge. I mean that they known for selling out the community. They've been selling out the community documented since the 1930s. Okay, just because it's the 2000s, doesn't mean that they're not those. That doesn't mean that that they way different, or we should use different logic on them. You see what I'm saying? And so you have to use the same logic. Now, I know a lot of people in the South, you know what I'm saying, they racist as hell. They don't deal with interracial. They don't deal with nobody saying nothing. They don't deal with nothing. They don't mingle. They don't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? And they don't believe in, oh man, there's a good person over here and that guy's cool and that guy. They don't believe in that. You see? But then when it comes to their own community, their logic change. They don't use the same rules that they use on everybody else, on themselves, and on their same community. So when it comes to the prison community and these motherfuckers that's getting out of prison, people will tend to switch up their logic a little bit, and this is where we all fall victim at, is because people play on our emotions and we think we're doing something and not realizing that we're going against our own logic, because over here we use rules like this over here, and we need to be able to use those same rules 360 degrees all the way around. So when you're looking at these dudes that just getting out of prison, everybody in the community know that's where the homo pipeline is coming from. We all know that. You see what I'm saying? But what we intend to do, because that don't mean all of them gay or all of them homos, but if you're going to use that, you know what I'm saying? But if you're going to use the logic that, all white people are bad, or if you're going to use that logic on other people, then you need to use that same logic on these dudes that's getting out of prison that got their homo pipeline going. You see what I'm saying? So that don't mean all of them homos. That just mean, man, we ain't got time to figure out which one of you guys homos and which one not. We ain't got time for that. Just like people tell you about other races, man, we ain't got time to figure out who's a winner and who's a good buddy and who makes a good sidekick for you. You see what I'm saying? You be like, man, we ain't got time for none of them. You see what I'm saying? We have to do the same thing on our own community. Now, when it comes to people selling out the community and people working with police, it's a lot of these guys from prison. We know that in the community. We know these dudes coming out of prison. We know that's where the police, and that's where a lot of people, get, a lot of the police and a lot of that type of stuff. We know that's where a lot of that stuff comes from. But what we intend to do, we intend to use another set of rules, and we intend to use another logic. Oh man, that's my people. That's my people. That's my brother. That's my people. And so your logic is not digital if you rearranging it, for certain situations. Like I say, pushing your home button on your phone. If you push your home button on your phone and then your radio come on and you ain't said it like that, you're going to be like, that's a malfunction in your software. So if you pushing a button over here and you got all these rules for these other cultures, and then you got these dudes with this prison pipe, with these homo pipeline, and then you got all these dudes, just coming to the community, known for robbing, known for scamming, known for selling us out, known for not getting shit done. And then, but we use the different rules. We say, well, man, we intend to, give excuses, and that's not digital. Okay, that is not digital whatsoever. Okay? When you're digital, you don't play no game. If you don't laugh and joke, you don't laugh and joke. You don't laugh and joke. Okay? You can't, you see what I'm saying? And that's what we need to understand, especially as a member of the 5,000 Elite. You have to have digital logic. That means you cannot put your guard down. You cannot give no passes. You cannot give no chances, or no maybe, or no none of that. Okay? So just like the people in the South say, hey, we ain't got time to figure out which one of these people makes a good buddy or makes a good sidekick. Okay? Hey, we ain't got time to figure out which one of these dudes is homo and which one of these dudes is a police. Because we know the homos is coming out of there. We know the homos is coming out of prison, and we know the police is coming out of prison. So my logic tells me that y'all the police and y'all some homos. Not technically speaking, but just logically understanding. And so it is best to do your own. It is best to start your own, to have your own, to make sure you got your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know, you know, and for example, matter of fact, I don't know, but remember the dude that stumped on Nipsey Hussle? His dead body, dude was kicking his dead body. I'm from Chicago, and I never seen nothing like that. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Now, I don't know if that's normal to a lot of people, but that was crazy. I'm willing to bet. Now, my logic tells me that the guy that murdered Nipsey Hussle, the brother that murdered Nipsey Hussle, was one of them prison guys that you niggas listen to all motherfucking day. I'm willing to bet he was one. I'm willing to bet he was one of those prison dudes with the homo pipeline and the sellout pipeline. I'm willing to bet. Now I'm gonna call up Lotus and I'm gonna ask him, because you know Lotus from out that way, and I think you from out that way, and a couple of y'all might be from out that way. But I'm willing to bet the dude that murdered him up, I'm willing to bet that was one of them prison dudes. And so that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't use digital logic, and you're a good brother out here doing stuff for the community, and you out here trying for the community, and you let your guards down, and you got your guards up for everybody else but us. And we don't live in a situation where we don't live in a time where we can just trust us. That doesn't make logical sense. It's not digital and it's not logical. Now, maybe in the 50s or maybe in the 20s or maybe even in the 70s, you guys could just trust you guys. I don't know. But I know in the year 2000, hey, you know what I'm saying? Logic is digital. So we treating everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody the same. Yeah, that's where the homos are coming from. We ain't got time to be looking around and testing. We, you know, all those where the robbers and the murderers are coming from. Those where the scammers and the things like that are coming from. So pay attention and understand. Okay? Understand. But we always out here. We always out here. 24/7, we always out here, and we're worldwide. Okay? We so worldwide. We so worldwide. Just imagine watching TV in another language, in English. Just being able to watch another language. That's where we going. That's where we going. So I can sit here, I can say, let's say I can say something in English. Let's say, how are you doing? And I could and it could translate Chinese. You can be watching the show, we say digital is logical.
数字化是合乎逻辑的。
Right. So we out here. We dedicated. We out here. Now we definitely have to understand that. And I know a lot of us are very influenced by these, you know, a lot of us are very influenced, and a lot of us look up to some of these guys, and a lot of us just want it to be so bad, and we want to believe them so bad, and you know, we want things to go right, and it's just like, use your logic though, okay? Use your logic. Don't use your hope understanding. Use your logic. And that is going to help you to navigate for the rest of your world. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to become some famous actor or some, hardcore rapper. This just means that there's less BS in your life and less chances of you getting robbed in your life and less chances, less people threaten you in your life. Because you have to understand, I'm a guy out here on the front line. I'm on the real front line, you guys. And it's lonely out here because everybody else is like, if they not the police, then they're homo. And if they're not a homo, then they some highly educated dude who fucking can't be trusted because highly educated people don't do shit. They don't do shit. They sit around and they talk shit and they figure out shit to sell us. That's all. Oh man, I know how to drive a helicopter. Oh, I'm going to go to our community and I'm going to charge people $35 a classes when I should be just showing them how to do it. You see what I'm saying? So this video ain't really about them because we already aware of them. We already know about them. So that ain't nothing new, but we have to be careful. And with that said, man, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Man, I know I said 2 hours. Unless anybody got something they want to say or talk about, let me see on the chat room. But definitely, even if you got to share this. Because we're about to go in next month. And we got a nice little window that we're trying to do. But I'm trying to get members of the 5,000 Elite to go experience Universal Media. And also I can tell you some of the tools that you can use, okay? If you got a laptop, that's perfectly fine. Get yourself an Android device, like a tablet like a little tablet. You can get yourself an older model tablet, make sure it's 5.0 and up, or get yourself a newer tablet. You can get a tablet for about $60 nowadays. You can go on Facebook, you can go on Craigslist, get you a nice little Android tablet so that way you can keep up with us, because from here on we're going to start moving faster and faster and faster, and we're pumping this stuff out faster and faster and faster. And so if you come around 2 years from now and you talking about, oh man, yeah, I was looking for y'all and man, cut it, bro. My logic tells me that you full of shit. So what it is that you want, you know what I'm saying? What you want, a refund? What are you trying? You know what I'm saying? So keep up with us. We are in a tech game. We're in a tech world. So that means we have a short window. Everything we do, there's thousands of people out there. If not doing the same, they trying to do the same. And a lot of people, and there's a lot of weirdos that they still follow us. You know they police because they still on our channel. And they're not members of the 5,000 Elite. It's like, okay, what do you want here? Like, is there something to see here? Like, is there something that's for you here? You see what I'm saying? So definitely check that out and make sure you make your logic digital. And the simplest way I can put it is whatever rules you have, whatever morals you have, whatever religion you is, or whatever understanding you have, make sure you make that understanding completely 100% non-penetratable. Unless you putting yourself, without even knowing, you putting yourself in weird situations and weird predicaments, because you got a set of rules for these people, you got a set of rules for these people, you got another set of rules for them, you got another set of rules, and then you find yourself not making it. You find yourself not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? And we all want to believe, and we all want to have hope. We all want to believe in everybody, a lot of these guys. But use your logic. If your logic tells you, hey man, these people are poisoning the water. Hey man, these people are giving us bogus fruit and they got airplanes dropping chemicals, then your logic should tell you that you shouldn't do their street jobs either. Those same people that say, you have people in the same sentence say, man, I don't, fruit is unhealthy, it got chemicals in it. the rain is like some type of, chemical in it. But then they would sit there and they would complement the street drugs. So my logic tells me, like, okay, if these people are really out to get you and these people are really doing these things, wouldn't you think that the street drugs would be like a nice little way to get you? But I mean, that's just logical thinking. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just logic, bro. Like, we're not even using simple logic, y'all. You see what I'm saying? And we just, like, we gotta get it. But peace, we got Nonetheless in the building. Nonetheless, you can hit me up too, man. I gotta get you on Universal Media, bro, because I know you driving trucks. I definitely appreciate you and commend you for your service to the society, bro. Driving those trucks on those hours right there. But Universal, damn, you can't watch TV. But at least you can listen to it. We got radio stations on there. We trying to get more radio stations on there, and I know you like your fair share of drama too, but definitely check us out, bro. We in there. We good, bro. We, you know what I'm saying? We done came out, raised a little bit amount of money in a little bit of time, and I done stretched that money so long and did so much with that money that not only do we need more money, that we need people helping, because we stretched that little money to the max. And if you check your email, you're going to be like, what? And not to mention some of the things that we got 2-3 versions of it. So when you go to the app store and you check out some of those apps on it in your email, when you check out some of that stuff on your email, you might see 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. It's because we moving so fast, y'all. We out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to hit you up tomorrow. I do got a meeting tomorrow, and like I say, we out here, and definitely check your email. If you log on to the 5000 Elite site, you guys, I'm going to show this one more time, because there's no reason why people shouldn't be able to find your email. Okay, now if you go down here where it says chat with us, you see that? If you have any complications, now I made it so easy so even lazy people ain't got no excuse. Oh man, I don't know how to work a computer. Well, bro, I just saw you on Facebook. Download the app. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? Download the app then. And there's a section right here where you can talk to us right here, and you can say, look, man, blah, 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 blah. Now, keep in mind, even if you don't get the quick response or don't get it right where it's at, you know where we at. You know where I'm at right now. You can go down and get the address to this place. So all the information is right there. And I know there's about 60 people missing, but that's they lost. Okay, that's y'all loss. Don't come back when me and Nonetheless them having champagne, and we having champagne and we living a lavish life, and you over there talking about, man, my computer died, and you know what I'm saying? Well, let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what time we at. What we at on time? So definitely go there, check it out. So you can chat right there. There's no reason why nobody should be able to not log in and not check out some of the things we got, and not check out the Universal Media. If you know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of us don't watch TV. Me personally, I don't watch TV, but I do watch movies. Okay? Now, if you don't watch TV and you don't watch movies, you're a fucking weirdo if you don't watch movies. Now, I don't know who the hell. Now, I know I'm a weirdo, but god damn it, I watch movies. Shit. If you don't watch movies, now I can understand live TV, because, all that shit is garbage. But at least movies, at least if you got kids, you got Paw Patrol, you got, little movies and stuff like that on TV. Definitely check it out, so that way you can actually understand what we're doing. Because if all I am is a dude on YouTube to you, then obviously your logic is not working, because your logic should have told you by now that no, the stuff that we're doing, you have to experience it. Okay? It's an experience. It's not a YouTube tag or YouTube click or YouTube gang so we can go do some police ass shit on another group today, another group of us today, and chop them down. No. We are literally on the front line. And I'm telling you, y'all, out here on the front line, it's lonely. It's lonely. It's lonely. One group of people think you're not educated enough. The other group of people think you're too educated and you the police. When they the police. And it's documented that they the police. So I'm going to go ahead and get out here, y'all. Definitely check us out. I wish I could do more videos. I wish I could be here all the time and do the little things and little graphics and all that. But I can't. I'm out here in this front line. I got to go. My sister's about to run for like I say, my sister's about to run for city council, and she gonna win. She gonna get the seat, cause she don't, you know what I'm saying? Cause like a lot of these politicians, like in my city, they don't like standing up to us for whatever reason. I'm not sure. And if there's, like right now, we got these vigilante tiki torch dudes, collecting hundreds of $1,000s and emboldening our homeless people to sleep in our parks. Now, some of the, some of the politicians, they don't want to go and like, defuse the situation, or they don't want to go and do something about the situation because they don't want to come across as racist. If there are some Native Americans out there, or if there are some Aborigines or some Africans or something out there, and the politicians out there with a bullhorn telling them they got to go and you guys got to leave, this is a public park or whatever, the politicians are like, hell no. So right now, but my sister from Chicago, so she cussing everybody out. She kicking them all out the park, and she's like, she kicking all their ass out. She knocking tents over, like, y'all gotta go. And that's my sister. So, so I gotta, I gotta be out there too. You see what I'm saying? So, and then when we dealing with the Lakeisha Network, we built for that. We built for that. So I'm out of here, y'all. Peace, man. Shout out to everybody up in there. Shout out to the members. He said on Larry. Oh yeah, you in St. Paul, man. That's right. I heard that mayor out there, because St. Paul just got them Aborigine brother, and they done turned him into a attack dog. This dude is supposed to be a nerd. This dude was supposed to be a nerd, but they turned that dude into a attack dog. I heard he cleaned out those parks out there in St. Paul. Hey, Lil Damien, y'all got them tiki torch dudes at y'all parks in St. Paul? Because they over there in Powderhorn Park over here, over south. They coming from Oregon and like... Oh, my sister? Oh yeah, she don't play, cause they can't play that racial stuff with my sister. You see what I'm saying? Cause she's Aboriginal, so they can't be over there talking about, oh, she racist. Like, nah, the hell racist? Y'all ain't got them? Oh, okay, they just raised 300 million. They just raised 300,000. Them tiki torch dudes just raised 300,000. And then somebody just donated 150,000 to them, cause we follow, you know what I'm saying? We be following them on they little fake little GoFundMe, and they just got a donation for 150,000. We ain't done. We already know them Republicans and those little, and some of them probably Democrats. We already know those politicians is in on it. Oh, they off Mount Boulevard? Mount Boulevard. Oh man, oh, I know where that's at. Okay, that's East St. Paul, ain't it? Ain't that East St. Paul over there? Right, yup, they over there. Yeah, they up here. Yeah, they up here trying to get the little operation going and trying to get people stirred up and trying to, you know, turn the city into, you know, some safe haven. But you know what? You know what? It's cool because them dudes from Oregon and all them dudes from Arizona, y'all ain't got touched. Y'all ain't got touched by 20 below yet out there in them parks. So we'll see if y'all still around next year, messing with those parks under the freeway. Okay. You know the city gave them a hotel. The city buying the hotels from them. So they banned up the hotels because, you know, ain't nobody sleeping in the hotels no more. So the hotels is going out of business. And the city is banning the hotels, giving them to the homeless people. But the homeless people are tearing them up. They're tearing those hotels up. But also, in those homeless, also I forgot to mention, in a lot of those homeless little camps, they have prostitution. They also have drugs. And they also found the man. You remember that man who murdered his wife? You know, he came to her house to see the kids, and he followed her and murdered her. They found him in the park. He was sleeping in the park. And a lot of those old dudes from Chicago, wanted for murder and stuff in Chicago, they come up here to Minnesota to sleep in the parks. So they got a whole kingdom in the park. They living good out here. They living good out here. They living good out here. And I know it's not hardcore news and it's just little city news, but the Lakeisha Network is in that stuff. Like we in it. You know what I'm saying? We in it. So let's keep it real. So I'm gonna go ahead and